Just give your name, age, and where you're from. That's all.
Shit, I just turned 19. I have to remember that. Yeah.
I was 18 yesterday, but now I'm 19. Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Diablo Kash over here, and I'm bringing you another episode of Skype Beatbox. And this is the first Indian feature of season 3. And this time, I'm bringing you Angad.
What's up, guys? I'm Angad. I'm 18 years old. And I'm from Bangalore.
The reason why I'm featuring Angad right now is because he is by far one of the cleanest sounding beatboxers that I've heard. Wait, both offline and online. It's gonna be just like before. I'm gonna drop some beats, he's gonna drop some beats, and we're gonna ask some questions to him. And I will be visiting some of the questions that you guys have put up on my Facebook and my Instagram as well. So,
okay, 3, 2, 1, beatbox. A-lit. That's crazy.
A-lit. Angad, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yo, that was lit. That's lit. Damn. Okay, so that was Angad, ladies and gentlemen. So let us know how you came. I don't know why I black that is. Let us know how you came across beatbox.
I started around 3 years back. I think that was in 10th grade. There was this other friend of mine. He introduced me to beatboxing, and
was he a beatboxer?
Yeah, he was just a beatboxer. I mean, he wasn't exactly
just a beatboxer.
Yeah, he used to beatbox, but then he wasn't that great, I'd say. But that great in the sense, like
he was a beginner.
You know those basic beatboxers, like. Yeah, so he introduced me to the whole thing, and I watched a lot of videos. I watched Tom Thumb's videos, and then I tried to copy that. Yeah, so I really like that, and yeah, after that I just...
So Tom Thumb was your inspiration?
Yeah, I started with Tom Thumb and Dave Crow.
Do you have a new inspiration? Like, do you have new people who inspire you?
Right now, I really do, like from our community itself, I really like Neil's style, I feel, and Anandmay, like his battle with me was
yeah.
I really look up to that guy.
You were aware of the scene, like aware of the community, or you were a part of the community when you started it?
No, I wasn't. I came into community like 1.5 years back. Rishabh, I met him at an event. We both were going to the same event, and I met him and I saw this. So he was this other beatboxer. Yeah. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm finding people in Bangalore who beatbox. I didn't know the whole community. I was like totally new to it. So I met him and it was pretty nice meeting him. Then he introduced me to the whole group. I mean, he added me to the WhatsApp group. and that's when I got to know the other people.
Like when you heard them, were you like, shit, I suck?
Yeah, I was like, shit, there are like 100 people here. How?
Same feels. How do you classify yourself? Do you say that you're a technical beatboxer or a musical beatboxer, or do you think that those terms don't exist right?
I'd say I'm a technical beatboxer, more of a technical beatboxer.
How would you say that you're
I make use of a lot of TKKs and I use pekes wherever.
So you focus more
Yeah.
on the combinations and patterns that you can do with your basic sounds.
Yeah.
So how do you practice? How many times a day do you practice? Do you have a practice regimen or something?
No, I don't. I just practice whenever I'm free, or like while I'm going to college. It takes 1 hour for me to reach, so I'm on my scooty alone, and so I just do it.
One thing I think everybody watching this video, the first round, they would have noticed your snare. Do the snare again. Oh, I'm so happy. So Anup asks, like, what is your most unique sound?
My most unique sound. Okay, it's my whistle.
Oh. Romit Datta, he asks. He says you're his favorite beatboxer and the cleanest beatboxer in India, undoubtedly. So his question is, how do you improve on flow? And can you do a tutorial on pace snare?
Okay, thanks so much, first of all, Robert. But like tutorial on peke, right? Peke is, I always break the sounds into 2 parts. So the first part is this, everyone can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then along with that, you suck in air. So instead of when you suck in air, it sounds like the same thing. When you suck in air, it sounds like.
The way Rishabh taught me was like, you just say the word pay. Just say the word pay while you're breathing, like.
Yeah.
How do you improve on flow?
Okay, flow. I just let it happen. I think I don't focus on it. But I think also because I play drums. I used to play drums. I think that plays a.
So how do you improve on flow? Play drums. So we've got a question from Moitreya. He asks, how do you make the first part of your inward outward? How do you make the first part of your inward outward hollow lip roll so clean? First part of your inward outward. Yeah. So he's asking, how do you make it clean?
You practice. Or like first, no, but what I do is I focus on individual things. Like I do the outward, then that's how I learned the outward and inward. So first I used to focus on the outward. I could only do, and then I started focusing on the inward.
So like, what kind of music do you?
I listen to dubstep a lot, and
Hence the snare.
yeah, I listen to dubstep a lot. I listen to all kinds of music, okay, but then sometimes I only listen to dubstep or trap.
Do you think that limits your sense of music or something like that? Limits your beatboxing?
No, but like I think you should listen to all kinds of music, improve your beatboxing.
Question from Tushar asking, tutorial for your outward breath snare.
So you know how you do the normal snare, right? That PF snare. I can't do it because I don't know how to do it. But then, yeah, initially I started off with that, but I couldn't do it properly, so I shifted to TF. Instead of PF, I say TF. So it's basically like, so I'll divide it into 2 parts again. You say, yeah, that, and with that push out air. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Okay, so you've got a question from Gurjeet Singh. He asks, like, how do you make your sounds clean?
If you learn a new sound, you don't jump to other sounds. You focus only on that particular sound unless you get it like very clean.
Okay, you've got a question from Deepak asking you, is it really necessary to use a metronome to practice?
No, I don't use a metronome.
Have you used it before?
I have used it before, but I don't see why. I don't really know why people use metronome. I don't get it.
It's again like some people who don't have a natural sense of timing or something, or who can't stay with the tempo. I think they predominantly use the metronome. You've got a question from Aryaman. He asks, is being mentally strong a key factor in battling?
Yeah, I feel it is. I mean, I don't have that.
You're nervous on stage.
Yeah, I'm very nervous on stage, so I think it's very important. I've been nervous on stage and I've not been nervous on stage. When I'm nervous on stage, it feels completely different. Like you don't know what you're doing and you're like, you're going to lose. And when you're confident, you're like, yes, let's do this.
Okay, so you've got a question from Havox. He asks, like, we were just talking about your sounds being clean and stuff. So Havox has a few clean snares. Like, he's got.
I love his snares.
His snares are. So he asks, people say I've got clean snares, but I think you deserve this more than I do. How about a quick story on how you got your sounds that clean and your favorite sound except the snare? And try doing a combo with the snare.
Whoa, calm down, dude.
He goes, have.
Okay, first of all, no, I think he deserves it more than me because his is a lot cleaner and he has that crisp, he has that extra effect to it. I basically focus on each sound individually, so yeah, my favorite sound except the snare. I like doing PK snares.
Show me one of your combos with the snares.
No way. Combo as in like only with snares or like
one of my combos is. Oh.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, beatbox. Sick. That was it.
So in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, dude, I can never get enough of your. Okay, so you've got a question from. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Moasanin Jamir. He asks, some people do it for the passion, but is there a way to show people that beatbox is not only entertainment but also music? By the way, love you and El Diablo. Was there a point in your life where you felt like beatboxing is much more than just sounds?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's something you enjoy. You know, when you become really clean and like sound exactly like a track. Yeah, that's when I think.
In your span of 3 years of beatboxing, and 2 years or 1.5 years of knowing the community, how many battles have you taken part in?
I've taken around 15 battles.
Which was, I've got a question from Dheeraj. He asks, which was your toughest battle and who is your inspiration for beatbox?
And my toughest battle, like on stage, was I think against MDM. I've lost it way too many times.
Like all the battles against MDM?
Yeah, I think I've won against him once. I'm not sure, but like the rest of the battles, I've lost all.
How do you like? This is a good, like, battling other beatboxers is fine. Like, I can kind of understand how it feels and stuff. But how does it feel battling Dilip?
Oh yeah, shit. I mean, he's like another level, dude. He has so many sounds, and then like the way he puts it.
Do you have that feeling that it doesn't matter what kind of routine you do, he's just gonna do some insane alien?
Exactly. Shit.
So it's like really unpredictable. Do you have a routine with your best friend?
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, and thanks, Amaya.
Yo, that's sick. Got a question from Harish. He asks, "What do you think about today's generation beatbox? And what do you think in a battle when you find that the opponent's routine was freaking insane?"
Today's generation. I mean, I think they're like so good.
I think they're leveling up like 10 times faster than how the old school beatboxers level. What happens in your mind when your opponent drops an insane routine?
First of all, I do this a lot. Oh, that's lit. I do this.
That's so.
And then internally I'm screaming like, that's all. I'm gonna get screwed and shit. But then, yeah.
You're dead on the inside, but you don't show it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's so sick.
Okay.
I usually don't counter it. I mean, I have routine. I only show my routines. I can't freestyle on stage. I cannot do it because I tend to mess up a lot while I do freestyle on stage. So I only do my routines. So I'm only limited to my routines on stage. But recently I've started. I mocked Kabir recently, so that was fun. Yeah.
Okay, he's exploring, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna be there in a while. We got a question from Switch_Ulothrix. He asks, "How are your hollows so different?"
My hollow is so different.
Drop a beat with the hollows.
Okay, with the hollow. Okay.
So your hollows sound a lot constricted, doesn't it?
I don't know. Dilip pointed it out. He said that my outward hollow is a bit different from the normal hollow lip roll, so it sounds a little more.
Well, since I am not a hollow lip roll expert, ladies and gentlemen, this will be answered by Peace Rex or Dilip in the comments below. Got a question from Ishant. He asks, I just started beatboxing 1.5 years ago, and I'm finding it difficult to make new routines. So can you please explain the process of making new routines so that it can help beginners who are also facing this problem?
For learning new routines, I think you should watch a lot of videos like of other beatboxers, and Swiss Beatbox is the page to go to. Wait, there's this guy called MVT Beatbox, I think. I'm not sure. He does tutorials on how to improve techniques and routines and stuff. Okay. So yeah.
So like, how do you build your routines? Do you have a set structure or something?
So how I build it is like I send random voice notes on the group. I like spam sometimes. Nobody opens them. It's just there. But like, I send a lot of voice notes and I keep listening to them again and again. And if I like it a lot, then I save it. Like I star that message on WhatsApp, and then if I like it, I keep practicing the same thing again and again, and that becomes a routine eventually.
So I've got a question from Delinquent Beatbox. He asks, which beatboxer style do you like the most?
I think I like Alexino. I love Alexino. Yeah, oh shit.
Okay, so how much time did you take to be happy with your case snare?
I think it took me around 3 months.
You've got a question from Sagnik. He asks, technicality over musicality or vice versa?
I prefer musicality, although I'm more of
a
technical
based beat. And who are your top 3 beatboxers from India in the current scenario? Also, your hollow lip rolls are good.
Thank you so much. But yeah, so my top 3, I think Ananmay, Dilip. I think Neil has a lot of potential, I feel.
Okay, so we've got a question from Neil. He asks, why did you choose your stage name as Asid?
Okay, so my name is Angad Siddharth, and so yeah. So
I was expecting a great origin story, but yeah, okay. Okay.
I've been waiting for this. Okay, 3, 2, 1, beatbox.
Buddy.
Oh fuck, that was so sick. Shit. Dude, how do you actually do your like
My bass is you do the chest bass. Yo. So you like growl, you breathe out and you growl and then just choke yourself. So yo. It's very painful, so I wouldn't advise doing it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So as a part of the Bangalore community has like it's one of the biggest communities in India. So like, what's one thing about the Bangalore community that you think stands out?
I think we have a lot of events and like everyone in the community participates. They come for a lot of battles and stuff, and there are a lot of events like fests and stuff. We meet each other almost probably twice a month or something, twice or thrice a month. I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess.
We have a lot of gatherings. So,
and Beats Club is like there, so.
So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Skype Beatbox. It was very fun doing this with you. Thank you very much for showing up. Do you have anything to say to the community?
Keep beatboxing, don't stop, and keep learning new stuff. Yeah.
What's one thing that you wish you could have known before you started beatbox, or when you started beatbox?
Before, like, I wish I'd known the community before, like a lot. I mean, it would be much better. I would learn a lot more.
Yeah. That is it. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Skype Beatbox. If you like what you saw, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for all the love that you've shown. And yeah, if you guys would like to leave a question for the next Skype Beatbox video, be sure to check out my Facebook page and my Instagram. That's where I announce it. So you guys can go and drop your questions over there. The links will be in the description below. So thank you very much for watching. This is Diablo Kash and Angad. See you in the next episode. Peace.
Sipping on booze in the house of blues. It's the